Thank you, Mr. President. My name is Mohammed Sani Musa, Niger East. Mr. President and my distinguished colleagues, first I must thank distinguished Senator Manu for bringing this motion. It's timely, and I believe every one of us here is in support of that motion. This project was initiated as far back when the first agreement was signed in 2007 to produce 3,050 megawatts of electricity to add to the national grid we have at the rate of $5.7 billion, of which the Chinese company that initiated it, CGGC, will bring a counterpart funding from Chinese government to the tune of about 85%. And then Nigeria will give a counterpart of 15%. Agreement was signed, everything was reached before a legal issue came up, which His Excellency was referring to with Sunrise. But in order to cut the story short, when this administration came into, they looked at the issue. When they are looking at the issue of power, they also considered Mambila. And the Chinese company, CGGC, of which they even paid a courtesy call of our Senate President here, wrote, and they wrote also to the Minister of Finance, because they have submitted then to the former Minister of Mines, Power, Housing and Works, that's Fashola, they have submitted the bank guarantee for the counterpart of the 15% that we were to give. They've already submitted that bank guarantee from 2 banks in China. So the legal tussle came up with Sunrise. But the position I know today, Sunrise have met with the leadership of the country and they have agreed. He's a Nigerian. He should go and withdraw the arbitration he has outside our shore, which he has agreed to withdraw that. And I knew that he has done it in writing. I have seen it in writing. You are trying to distract me, minority.
You are protected.
Deputy leader. So, the position as it is today, NSIA was given the mandate to source for more funding for Mambila. But with the coming of this administration again, they have been advised to transfer everything back to Greener Hope Infrastructural Fund, which will be faster in terms of delivery. And the CGGC have also come up with a review of the price of the project to about 7.5 billion now, due to changes in prices. So, and they will complete in 72 months. So what I know is that Sunrise is going to be part of the components of local content, which local content constitutes a lot in the project. That's why the fact that 85% of the funding is coming. And that 85% funding is available. It is now for us, using this bill now, using this motion now, for us to accelerate it. The legal encumbrance we have, Attorney General and Sunrise, I am sure by now they have reached a compromise. Because I'm aware that the managing director of Sunrise have been able to meet even with Mr. President, invited him in order to find a lasting solution to this. So Mambila is already now moved to Greener Hope Infrastructural Development Funds projects to be funded by that fund. A more fee had been charged to make sure that this 15% counterpart funding is sourced, and I know they are working on it. Thank you, Mr. President.
Well, thank you very much.